Happy New Year, everybody. Dr. Ron Repice coming back at you. We are now in 2018. In my previous video, I just was touching base with respect to a lot of things I'm hearing in the office and in this country, obviously, and even a recent friend suffering as a aunt suffering with heart disease, with a heart valve problem, blocked arteries, children and adults now in diabetic ranges with high blood sugars. Just a lot of things happening now that are really coming to light to people, or kind of an awakening to people that the current system isn't working as far as eliminating obesity and the conditions associated with inflammation. Of course, we do cryotherapy, and cryotherapy can be utilized as a tool to assist in weight loss. But the most important thing with something known as whole body cryotherapy is to reduce inflammation. And basically, inflammation equals pain, pain equals inflammation. Inflammation can lead to any form of disease. So with extreme cold therapy, there's some really neat things that we'll talk about, probably in another video specific to that. But you've heard me mention cold shock proteins, something called norepinephrine, which has to do with blood circulation and exchange in the body, which is very important nutritionally. There's increased rates in scientific studies of mitochondrial, which are energy cells or organelles that you can develop in tissue, and tolerances. And same with heat shock proteins when it comes to sauna therapy, which I've touched base on. And you saw me do a video when I was in the sauna, because I really love the sauna therapy too. And you get something called, with certain processes we're going to talk about, a word called autophagy. And autophagy has to do with the clearinghouse of your body. In other words, how do you get rid of dead cells and dead tissue and basically renew and rejuvenate? Companies call it rejuvenations, by the way, which is pretty appropriate, correct? And a cleansing. And so you'll hear words, if you're into science, about FOXO3 genes, brain-derived neurotrophic factors when we get into topics of Alzheimer's and dementia, which not only the older people, young people are becoming really concerned as well. We know children are at a higher level of obesity than ever. We know children are having migraine headaches from all the technologies, something we diagnose now called text neck, or technology neck, which is a constant looking down or straining of the muscles in the brainstem in the neck area. But more importantly, I wanted to touch base as we enter into 2018 is something called the window. If you want to know what the window is all about, you're going to have to come in and meet with me. I'm going to be starting, actually I already started a book called The Window to Weight Loss. It really has to do with changing not only our eating habits, but the timing of our eating. What I'm excited about and really passionate about is it's a really easy approach. And I've had a lot of fun with it myself over the last many months, kind of dialing in what seems to work best with me and just having fun with different approaches to basically finding ways to make people healthier and feeling better, rejuvenating the skin, and just overall vitality. And again, cleansing the body. You need to have cellular renewal, and we need to manage the fluctuation in blood sugar. Okay, so we're really going to get into more of a consultation and education. In the Bible, in Hosea, it talks about thou shalt perish for lack of knowledge. And I mentioned that in my other video, and how true it is, because here I am, all these years later into fitness. I started into fitness when I was about 13 in martial arts, and I thought I knew something, and I thought I was getting fed really great information from even colleagues and trainers and of the like, and come to learn that a lot of it was just kind of what we were told, but doesn't make sense from a physiological process, from a primitive look at where we used to be in our ancestry. And basically really comes down to not only science, but as it's explained, it'll come to you as common sense as to how to become healthier, how to tap into your fat stores, how to help clear any type of brain fog, or you just, where you're really lacking thought, focus. But the exciting thing for me was the change in energy, and I already had tons of energy, but I clearly, through my window system, have felt a grave difference. It's incredible. So to see something for me like that is really, really exciting, because I generally, God bless, I don't really have any joint pain to speak of. My energy, I train at 5 in the morning. Sometimes I do my cardio training at night. We're going to talk about things called high intensity interval training or burst training, which has been shown to be an incredible way and very time efficient way to tap into fat metabolism. And just how to teach you guys to become fat burners, something you probably never heard of. You know, we're eating sugar, we're addicted to sugar. It's dirty fuel, which is giving us a dirty outcome as far as how we feel. Or, you know, most of us know what that bloating feels like, especially coming off the holidays. You know, we're really excited here at Rejuvenations Incorporated to teach you the techniques and the tools that we have. Of course, we have the Lipo Light, we have the Cryotherapy, we have the Cavi Lipo, we have our programs and our consulting and coaching. And when you dial these tools into a program instead of just a product, you have your success rate goes up tenfold, essentially, and beyond. So I want to help you people change the way that you've been living so that you can feel better. For those that feel better and not really happy with some of the things about their aesthetics or their looks, we want to help you there. If you're really actually feeling good about how you're looking and what's taking place through your lifestyle, but you're having joint pain, if your knee is hurting, if your back is hurting, we got to address that too, because we need one to equal the other. So we want you to look better and feel better. In other words, we want you to be comfortable in your own skin. And we want to give you tools and solutions to eliminating that inflammatory response that comes down to basically when you hear the term all forms of mortality or all forms of disease, if we can cut down the initial factor, which is inflammatory process at the cellular level, we're gonna hit a home run. So anyway, again, Dr. Ron Repice with Rejuvenations Total Health and Wellness. We do have a cryotherapy center at Apothecare 360, which is on Daniels Parkway and Plantation in Fort Myers. We are the very first medical center to offer nitrogen-based cryotherapy there. We brought nitrogen cryotherapy heading into 3 years here in Naples. We were the first to bring it to Naples, Florida. And again, that has to do with a cold air, 2.5 to 3 minute treatment in a sauna chamber that I've never seen results like I've been seeing with the cryosauna. So if you have any type of arthritic condition, fibromyalgia, any type of achiness, if you train real hard and you're just not happy with your recovery or you overtrain, you got to get in here and give cryotherapy a try. I think you'll be highly, highly impressed. It speaks for itself for sure. I want you to get in and do consults here at our office, and we will educate you on the window to weight loss and teach you very, very simply. All of you can do it. You will save money doing it. Every lifestyle can operate around the window to weight loss. So it doesn't matter if you're a shift worker. We can dial it all in like I've never had before. So I'm really, really excited to educate you on this. You can call our office at 239-331-5886. Again, 239-331-5886. We also have a service, so you'll always get someone live 24/7. You can check out our websites too. Basically, our cryo website is Cryo Naples. Of course, we have a few different, so I'll just give you CRYONaples.com. From there, it can link into some of our other services. So anyway, wish you guys a happy new year as we kick into 2018. Let's make 2018 way, way better than 2017. Let's get you healthy. Let's take care of your friends and family who you know may be suffering and can use some help. Let's teach them the tools that can be life-changing, make life great. Again, Dr. Ron Repice, signing off.